Day 3 from the Spa, Saratoga 2019, and it's a 2-year-old stakes race, the Sanford Stakes, and it's kind of a little sad to see this great stakes race relegated to race 3 on the card because of the 5-horse field. But it is a pretty good 5-horse field. They have won at 4 different racetracks, so that'll bring in some new variables in your handicapping. Let's start at the rail, and we have a son of Uncle Mo, memorable. Steve Asmussen trained. He won at Churchill Downs, won by a length and a quarter in his debut, and picked up a Beyer speed figure of 57. Kind of went wire to wire in that race, and that's probably what you're going to see in a lot of these baby races early on at Saratoga. Speed holds well. A lot of 2-year-olds don't like to pass horses, especially up until about July or August, as you know, some of those early spring 2-year-old races are really just dominated wire to wire by the speed. So memorable, I think he kind of comes in with the rail, gives him a little bit of an edge. A good, nice little soft recent workout, 38-1 for 3 furlongs. He should be one of the top contenders in this field. Raging Whiskey ships in from Santa Anita for Doug O'Neill. This adds a little bit of intrigue to this race. He was a 7-5 favorite, winning his maiden at Santa Anita, won by 2 lengths, and he is probably your most likely favorite in this field. Cucina, Mark Cass brings in from Belmont, 58 for 5 furlongs. Now, he did win an off-the-turf race, so that was a little bit sloppy track. He did come from off the pace, though, so he's one of the few horses that has actually passed a horse in a race. Tomato Bill, a son of More Than Ready, ships in from Delamere Park. Christopher Clement is the trainer, won by 3. This is my selection. He's a little bit slower on the speed figures. I just like the way he strided out. Purchased for $500,000 as a yearling, and you know, this is some nice breeding. I think there's a little bit more room to improve here, so I'm going with Tomato Bill as my top selection. And then rounding out the field, By Your Side, a son of Constitution. Now, this is his first crop. Some of you may remember Constitution was a son of Tappet, who won the Florida Derby and then kind of went off the rails and never really achieved a lot of success again. So his progeny are winning early. This is his first crop, but he's already had a couple of winners. By Your Side, a Beyer of 70 in his debut, a 104.1. This is another that's going to attract a lot of attention. You got to really be careful with some of these Churchill Downs shippers when they run at Saratoga. Some of them do really well, and some kind of take advantage of the higher purses and the weaker competition at Churchill Downs, winning some of their maiden races before going to Saratoga. So again, my top selection is Tomato Bill. I think you can make a very strong case for memorable in this race if you want to go with the son of Uncle Mo and Steve Asmussen connections. Or you can just take the fastest speed figure and go with By Your Side. Son of Constitution looked good. He did pass a horse in his debut. He came from 3rd place at the half-mile pole and won by a nose, getting up in a 104.1 for 5.5 furlongs. Of course, the Saratoga 2 stakes races on Saturday. This race is at 6 furlongs. It's race number 3. Who do you like in the Sanford Stakes? Remember, more subscribers means my videos get seen by more people. So hit that subscribe button. I'll be previewing stakes races from the Spa and Del Mar and as other key feature stakes races from around the country. Ring the bell to get notifications and leave a comment or like the video so we can get more people to see these previews. Again, my top selection, Tomato Bill. It's the Sanford Stakes from Saratoga 2019.